Hello my channel friends and welcome today. It is Tuesday and still only before lunchtime. So you're probably wondering, here I am today decked out in my flamingo shirt and exciting times ahead. I am celebrating today. I have on my flamingo shirt, and the reason why I'm wearing my flamingo shirt is because last night I managed to get the Dizzy Sista Warwhouse on Shopify, and it's live as of last night, and that's where you can now go over and purchase the lapel pins, which are now in stock. So very excited, they have landed, and if anyone's interested in purchasing a lapel pin to wear, I have two styles. As you can see, I've got them on today. The lapel pins are obviously for any Triple Pd sufferer out there. They have been designed by myself, manufactured, and are now available in store online. So I'm very, very pleased to bring them to you. And if you want to head on over to the warehouse and grab one, please feel free. Now, the reason behind them is it's not just a lapel pin. This is going to be, in my mind, because I've already worn mine down the street several times, it's like a little new armor that you wear. And for me, by wearing mine, I just felt like I didn't have to explain to anybody anymore why all of a sudden I might have been having a dizzy moment, or that my words didn't come out properly, or that I might have looked a little bit spacey for a moment, or that I was having a little bit of trouble doing something. If someone was up close or near me, they just glanced over and then they sort of just, observed that I was wearing this lapel pin and read it and was like, oh, okay, there's something else, going on here, and it's like just a new armor. And for me, it just allows you to get on and do what you're doing without having to explain yourself. So if you feel like this is going to be of benefit to you, please pop over to the store and grab yourself one. No harm, no foul. If it's not for you, give it a miss. It's up to you. It's totally your call. But with that, the reason why I've chosen the flamingo as obviously the centerpiece of the pin is because the flamingo represents, obviously in the vestibular world, in the Triple Pd world, balance. So that's one of our core main symptoms, is that we really, really struggle with our vestibular systems to maintain or regain some type of balance in our world, where things have just all of a sudden were normal well before our event, our vestibular event, and then all of a sudden you realize you've woken up one day and you've lost all your balance. And this can happen to anybody that's had an insult on their vestibular system. So it doesn't matter how old you are. It's not just old people that all of a sudden become frail and lose their balance as they get older. This is happening to all ages and all sorts of people that are having trouble with their vestibular systems. So one of the things that I challenge you for is that if you want to pop over and grab yourself a lapel pin from the Dizzy Sista Warwhouse, which is now open. It's stocking all of the lapel pins there for you. As I said, the store's not going to confuse you in any way because the only thing in the store are the 2 pins. So it's not going to be an amazing shopping experience. I shouldn't be putting it down, but I'm going to be adding things to the store. I've reached out to do some affiliate, stocking of things that are going to be all things Triple PD related. So what I would love to bring to the store also is things that are going to be worthwhile for people with Triple PD. Anything that's helped me over time. Loving and waiting for an answer on bringing in the Dizzy pillow, which has saved me over a period of, say the last 6 weeks since I've been using it, reducing migraines, reducing neck pain, and it's been an amazing little pillow. I can say that I'm still adjusting to it, but it's certainly been doing some magic overnight. So I really want to stock that as a tool that can be purchased through the through the Dizzy Sista Warwhouse, but as a Triple PD tool as well. Another product that I also want to bring in is the I think it's called something 5 mouth guard, used for grinding teeth, and it's the no, I'm going to get this wrong, but something mouth guard, which is also around this clenching of jaws, holding this tension in our face and our neck and our teeth and our grinding, or if you've got an issue with that, being that anxiety can be also a big trigger of part of this Triple PD issue. So one of the things that I'd love to challenge you for is that if you're out and about and you've gone to the supermarket and you're wearing your Triple PD lapel pin and you no longer feel the need to just get out of everyone's way, because that's what I think we do. We literally feel like we're a burden to everybody, and we're always trying to shift to one side. We're always trying to excuse ourselves and to get out of everybody's road. But by wearing your lapel pin, you're going to now step up and put yourself first. You're going to stand in the line. You're going to shop in the supermarket being like you own it and that you deserve to be there. And one of the things that I challenge you for when you're in the supermarket is that if you do start to feel a little bit overwhelmed or a little bit off balance or a little bit dizzy, one of the things that could possibly be a great tool to do or that may work for you is to just take a moment and to start just to recognize whether or not you're breathing properly, and to just pick up an item off the shelf, and whether or not you're going to purchase that item doesn't matter, and just stand there and just look at the item and take a few deep breaths, slow your system down, and just just try to relax, feel the energy moving through your body. And one of the tools that I've just recognized recently is that that's been brought to my awareness is obviously to hum. So if you're just standing there and you're just humming a little tune or a little song or something, what it's going to do is the vibrations going down from the hum in the back of your throat down into your chest area and all of that sort of stuff. That humming noise in the throat is going to actually release or, you know, vibrate next to the adrenal glands, which is your high stress hormone, which is causing the high spike in the cortisol, and the adrenals, which is, you know, obviously spiking and making you feel really anxious. So just that humming and humming and humming, and let that, like, really just let that release down, and actually hum it all the way through your body, down into your stomach, and then down through your legs and out into the bottom of your shoes and out through the bottom of your feet. And then just pop the item back on the shelf, and, you know, move back on again and move on to your next item. You'll feel a little bit calmer, a little bit more collected, and, you know, hopefully that dizziness or that anxiety driven moment would have dissipated a little bit. So hopefully that's made a little bit of sense for you. But it's really about, you know, we're not to be excused anymore. We are absolutely allowed to be where we want to be in every moment and everywhere we want to go. So, you know, I've got lots more to bring today, and I'm actually going to do a number of posts, and I'm very excited about the Dizzy Sista Warwhouse. It's going to open up a whole new world for all things Triple PD, and I hope you're all having a wonderful day. But if you are as excited as I am, head on over and grab yourself a Triple Pd Lapel Pin. Okay, have a great day. Talk to you later. Bye.